Meteorologist Mackenzie Lake.
Good afternoon and welcome back to Newswatch 12. Yesterday we saw these nice and calm conditions, but for the day today, a full 180. We're already starting to see this winter storm working its way up from the south and from the coast and working its way into our region. We're already starting to see some precipitation here in Jackson and Josephine County, and we're definitely going to expect to see some more widespread precipitation as our Thursday continues. As far as winds, this storm is bringing some very gusty winds with it. You can see already up to 26 miles per hour in Montague. You can see all of these winds are coming in from the south with that storm. We're at 17 miles per hour in Klamath Falls and a little bit breezy still along the coast at 16 miles per hour in Brookings. As far as these current temperatures, it's still pretty chilly outside, especially with this wet weather. Here in Brookings, we're at 45 degrees. We're at 36 here in Medford, and then in the 20s and 30s for our east side areas. We will get just a little bit warmer for the day. We're expecting those temperatures to bump back up into the 50s for areas along the coast. Definitely expecting to see some rain in for areas west of the Cascades, and then some snow for those areas east of the Cascades, and seeing those temperatures in the 30s. You can see 37 degrees for the day in Klamath Falls, and we're going to get down to up to around 33 degrees in Lakeview. Along with all of this wet weather, we do have, of course, these travel alerts in effect for the day today. After all of this snow drops, we're going to be seeing some very poor driving conditions, especially in our higher elevations and potentially in some of our lower elevation passes also, because those snow levels will be around 2,000 feet towards the end of the day today. We're going to be seeing the possibility for some whiteout conditions after all of the snow keeps blowing. We have those poor visibility rates and, of course, those very gusty winds. For the night, we will be seeing those conditions start to calm down just a little bit. We could be seeing some lingering showers along the coast, but we will be staying nice and dry for our inland areas. We do have the potential for seeing some fog for here in our west side valleys, as long as we're staying dry for the night, and then the more potential for some clear and calm conditions for our east side areas. We'll get down to 19 degrees in Klamath Falls. As far as stormcast, you can see by around 5 p.m., so dinner time today, definitely some widespread snow, mainly impacting our east side areas and higher elevations, and of course Siskiyou County. So keep that in mind, especially traveling along I-5 today or in our east side areas. That snow is definitely going to be noticeable and reducing those driving conditions. By around 5:30 in the morning for the day tomorrow, still seeing some precipitation mainly impacting the coast, but this is storm number 2 that's working its way in, and this is the one we're really tracking. It's going to be bringing very, very heavy precipitation and very dangerous conditions. Definitely lots of snow. Those snow levels will lower to around 1,500 feet for some areas. As far as for what we're expecting to see, which areas will have the most amount of snow, you can see definitely our higher elevations. Crater Lake could be getting upwards of a foot of snow, Lake of the Woods up to 8 inches, and then even Siskiyou Summit getting all the way up to around 6 inches. As far as rain for this first storm, we're not going to be seeing that much as far as rain. Definitely still noticeable, about 0.40 inches along the coast in Gold Beach, but we're going to be seeing those rainfall rates rapidly increasing as this second storm works its way in. We'll get up to around 4 inches along the coast in Gold Beach, and then even 3.42 inches in Brookings. Those numbers will be increasing even further, and we could get upwards of around 5 inches for some areas along the coast. As far as for your 7-day forecast, seeing those temperatures in the 40s, definitely going to be seeing those rainy conditions persisting throughout the day today. For Northern California, temperatures in the 40s and then down into the 30s for our work week next week. We'll be starting to see some drier and more calm conditions into next week. As far as the Klamath Basin, seeing those very gusty winds right now. You're going to see those winds continue to increase throughout the day today. And for the mountains, seeing those temperatures in the 30s, definitely some cooler overnight lows and the potential for those very dangerous pass traveling areas. And then for the Rogue Valley, temperatures in the 40s. It's going to be starting to see some rain here in the next few hours, and then another wet weekend ahead of us.